You know you need a website. And you also know that you need to update your website. But are you feeling unsure of which photos you should use, where you should put them? Then this video is for you, my friend. It's time to jumpstart your website. Let's talk first about your homepage. This is the first place most people will see. So it is essential to have an engaging, eye-catching hero image. Now, a hero image is a website design term that is used to describe an oversized banner image at the top of your site. It serves as a visitor's first glimpse of your brand. And because of its prominent placement towards the top of the page, and that it usually extends the full width of the website, the image needs to be kick-ass. And I really don't know how to say that any other way, but it needs to be kick-ass. This is the first impression your audience will have of you. This image needs to grab their attention and it needs to create an impact. It's giving them a reason to keep scrolling. The best images to use are first photos that are taken further out, so no close-ups of your face. We don't need a giant image of your face. No offense, your face is gorgeous, but we don't need a giant image of your face because it doesn't tell us much. And that brings me to point number 2, which is select an image that tells a story, like a photo of you in your element doing what you love. Next is your About page. The goal of this page is to create a personal connection with your audience. So here you'll want to include several photos of you, not just one. And they should show a range, such as your personality, who you are, what you like to do. For example, if we took a photo of you wearing a Harry Potter t-shirt, this would be the place to use it. We want to know what you're all about. So if you're a nature girl, definitely a photo of you in nature. Or if you're a city gal, you having coffee in the city. These should be images that show you in action and really radiate your energy. People buy from your business because they love you. Knowing this, it amazes me how many people don't put photos on their services page. So the first thing to remember is to make sure to include photos of you on your services page. Yes, also include photos of your services, but include some photos of you in action. You could include photos of you meeting with a client or working on a client project. Including action shots is powerful because they enable your audience to imagine you at work on their project and what their results will be when they work with you. Bring, 1999 called and they want their blog back. But seriously, blogging is just as impactful today. I'm going to answer this question once and for all. Yes, you should be blogging. But that doesn't mean you can't have fun with it. A blog is a fantastic way to get people to not only visit your website, but stay around longer. And the longer they stay around, the more your website will move up in search results. Because search engines are seeing, hey, people are going to this site and look, they're staying for a while. That must mean there's good stuff here. The biggest excuse I hear when I tell people they should include a blog on their website is, but darling, I don't have time to write a blog. You do have the time, and I'll tell you how and why. Recycling. It's all about recycling. Recycle your content. That post you did for social media, use it as a blog post. The newsletter you sent out, use that on a blog post, and vice versa. Everything feeds everything else. You only need to create one batch of content and utilize it throughout your different platforms. Social media platforms will come and go, but you own your website and the content that's on it. You want to drive people there. In fact, that's the goal of social media. It's to drive people to your website. A blog is a great way to keep people coming back to your site and getting them in the habit of visiting. And like I said, it's also going to help with your SEO, which means you'll get more visibility on search engines like Google. Pop-ups aren't pesky, they're powerful. They work. The best way to sell without selling is to interject your personality into everything. So use a photo on your pop-ups that's fun and showcases your awesome personality. And don't forget to update your brand photos. Depending on how often you use them, you can start updating your brand photos within 3 months after your initial photo shoot. Brand photos should be updated every year. Why? Because you and your business will constantly evolve. It's important to stay up to date with any changes or additions to your products, services, location, and your team. For example, this year I created new video packages. So I did a complete overhaul of my website, got new photos taken, and created a new page that talks about my videos, and I had to create new marketing material. Plus, you'll also need new images to keep your content creation fresh. And don't forget to think about the power of adding video to your website. Video also gives people a reason to stay around longer, which again is going to help with your SEO. And it creates a really unique user experience when people visit your website. Have a video welcoming them in, a video of you showing what you do, showing you in action, a video on your About page talking about your story. There are so many ways that you can utilize video on your website. And I'm really excited to offer this now to my clients. And there you have it, my friends, different ways to utilize your brand photos. I hope you got some inspiration. Now get out there and start creating.